Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Avoiding Broke podcast with me, Jermaine. So, guys, I just wanted to spend a little bit of time just talking about the importance of taking what we might call mindful moments as we walk through the passage of life. You know, it was just this weekend, just gone, and my car had a problem. I had to go and get something fixed with the air conditioning. So I drove to a local garage, met a fantastic mechanic, and he and his team were there working on the car. And he just said, come back in a couple of hours. I knew it was roughly to expect just to take a couple of hours to get the problem dealt with. So, you know, I was in an area that is somewhat local, although I'm not too familiar with it. And I decided just to simply go for a walk. Nothing too crazy, enjoy walking. It's just that I'd never, ever walked those streets. That was the key thing. I just never have ever walked on those particular roads. It was a Saturday morning. It was just gone 9:30. There weren't too many people about. The weather was fantastic. And I was just walking, not listening to anything, not necessarily doing anything, just simply walking. I saw a few people, tried to make eye contact, give a smile, a hello, a good morning, but nothing too crazy. So whilst walking, I had seen just under, it's quite a big tree. There were a few benches kind of dotted around it. I was aware of it, had walked in one particular direction, and then decided I was going to walk back and just check in. You never know how long these car fixes take. So I thought, I'd been gone for a good while at this point, over an hour. So I thought, let me just go back and just check in, see how they're getting on. Maybe it's really early, maybe they've got another update for me. So I walked back to the garage. And just, again, nice, calm, relaxed pace. And then they'd said, it's going to take a little bit longer. We'll come back in about 30 or 40 minutes. No problem. So I decided just to take the short walk back now to this collection of benches. Now, luckily, I knew I was going to have a bit of time on my hands, so I packed a couple of books. I had Art of War by Sun Tzu and The Alchemist by, I want to say Paul Coelho. I hope I've not got that wrong. So I had those two books, and I just knew I wanted to simply read a few pages of each. And so I found this great spot. I picked this spot, kind of had my back to the tree. I was looking out onto the main road. It's kind of like in a little village, so it's not exactly busy. But I was looking out onto what would be the main road, and I simply sat under this tree for just under an hour, reading a few pages of these two books. No telephone, no interruptions. There was a point, maybe about half an hour in, and somebody came and sat on a bench just next to me. We didn't say anything. We knew each other was there. We respected each other's space, the quiet moment, and I simply read a few pages of these two books. And it was unbelievable. It was so refreshing, so energizing. And, you know, it just helped just let me reconnect with me for a little bit. And, you know, as much as anything, you're also reconnecting with nature, sights, sounds, people, their presence, and you're having that really great mindful moment. And it was just a simple thing, but it was just so powerful, and it was a really important reminder for me not to let those things slip. You know, when you're in the modern tech world, technology's got an incredible ability to keep us always switched on. And your ability to actually truly connect with, certainly with nature, is massively diminished. You know, technology is by its nature, not nature. You know, and it's just stepping back from all of that. So I think I had my phone in my pocket or maybe in my bag, I can't quite remember. But just reading a few pages of two fantastic books, it was an incredible escape. And sometimes we all need that. You know, I had a bit of stress, a bit of pressure on. It was wonderful just to get that kind of amazing escape, ability just to switch off from everything in day to day. And I do mean everything. And actually, when I then came to reconnect with reality, I felt so much calmer, so much more measured, level-headed, thinking clearer, probably even better. And it was just by virtue of sitting on a very simple bench underneath a tree in the middle of a village, reading a book. And I encourage you to do the same. You know, it's a funny thing, but sometimes these things can have a really powerful impact on us and can be really great for us. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's a massive thing for me. It really was one of the highlights of the weekend. And I think it probably made me turn up into the weekend as a better person, which in itself is always a win. Look, have a great week ahead. There are many things going on. Certainly in England, in our schools, it's half term. You've got the Jubilee celebrations. So we've got a really, hopefully, fantastic week ahead. And I wish all my friends, UK, global, have a great week, and we'll see you soon on Avoiding Broke. Take care, guys. Bye.